welcome to Montgomery, Alabama. We're excited to be here. A couple of teams prepared for a showdown to see who will emerge as victors in today's IS4S Salute to Veterans Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Troy Trojans, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Gamecocks offense comes onto the field first today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. The give on the option. He'll get a fresh set of down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Slithers into space. Nice move there. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gamecocks have this offense rolling. That's caught. It's Johnson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Gamecocks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Makes the catch. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Troy's offense will try to get something started with their 1st possession. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
On the move, it's Lovett. He breaks a tackle. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Back to pass, it's Crowder. Throwing right. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Turning it on! Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Baldwin. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. QB draw. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
That's a nice play by the defense. You're trailing early in the game. They've got the ball on your side of the field, so you force the incompletion on third down.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. Got a man, it's Higgins.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Off play action. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely.
Will take over 1st and 10.
They'll try the right side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's Baldwin. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's Connor. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Trojans will punt this one away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying play action. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in at the 40. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Grabbed in the middle, it's Connor. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. The toss to the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Shoots it to the left. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. And it's right down the boulevard. This is now a 7-point game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. On the run, it's Cook. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Ready to fire from the pistol. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. These two teams feeling each other out a bit. There he goes. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Scanning the field, it's Crowder. Finds the tight end. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Just drives in between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. Both Both teams with production early. Now they go back to work up 10-6. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They find themselves in an early 4-point hole down 10-6. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the option. He'll pitch it. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Crowder. Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Trojans will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, this quarterback normally makes defenses look very silly week in, week out with his speed, but he has yet to face a defense like this. This defense accepted the challenge. They have stepped up. They have been disruptive. They have been living in the backfield all game long. That already the 3rd sack of the game for this unit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rushes on him. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Under fire. Quickly out to the tight end. So they're going to send out the field says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. That is no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off play action on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Cook.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Off the play fake. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And they didn't get him lined up in the middle, so he'll have to knock it through from 54 yards out on the left side. Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Hard running there. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. Breaks the tackle. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Pocket breaking down. Trying to escape and get it himself. At midfield, he's got room. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Trojans look to keep this drive humming. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Snags it inside the 20. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This has been the problem for the offense in this game so far, guys. They're getting down into the red zone, but they're not able to punctuate these drives with touchdowns. They've had to settle for field goals already, and getting sacked on 1st down in the red zone again is putting them in a bad position all of a sudden, moving backwards. The offense has got to be better in this critical area.
The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Here comes the heat. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Makes the catch at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Using his legs, it's Lovett. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. Fighting off the defender. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Power football with the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets it fly. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. takes it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Use the play fake, now to throw. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. With the catch, it's Bryant. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
The Trojans will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lovett. Fights off a defender. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. To the air, it's Crowder. Gets it out quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Trojans have taken it inside the 20. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
That makes the score Jacksonville State 13, Troy 12.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. To the air on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Caught in the backfield, it's Cook. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the marker, it's Petway. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Gamecocks are on the move. Finds his man, it's Johnson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Shakes off the defender. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Gamecocks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Jacksonville State 16, Troy 12.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. With the catch, it's Thomas. Corralled and brought down by the defense. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Crowder. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Higgins. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. And the returner is stopped. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out, where are my playmakers? Who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David?
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab at the 30. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
The Gamecocks are marching down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cook. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Can't get him to the ground. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. And the Gamecocks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. Now up by 7 points here in the second. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Caught in the backfield. It's Higgins. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Trojans will punt this one away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Now on the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. From the gun, running back on the move. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Ball off, it ends up for grabs, and it's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Gets the back moving. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires one high and deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Crowder. Hauls it in. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grab near the marker, it's Connor. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. And the Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Breaks into the open. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle. It's Higgins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Makes the grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air, it's Crowder. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Gamecocks will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games sometimes.
Turning it on! They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Quickly complete. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Setting up the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play action fake. He's got it and still on his feet. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football into a small space and great awareness by the receiver getting his feet down in bounds.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Swartz. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. He wants it all. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
Jacksonville State 19, Troy 15.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. And some room to work. Makes it past the marker. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
And the Gamecocks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Hand off from the shotgun. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. How about that weight room work? He's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22. To the air. It's Crowder. Fires to the big fella. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. Busts through behind his pad. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Looking downfield on first down. He's got him. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
With the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Trojans! And that one will give them the lead. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Jacksonville State, 19.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. From the gun, running back gets to give. Picks up the first down. Still on his feet at the 45. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. He'll do it himself. There he goes. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Gamecocks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Hands it off on the counter. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's the pressure. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Boy, it didn't look pretty at first, but it wound up being most effective.
And that's the problem with these guys, these quarterbacks. It's not the first play you have to play. You have to play the second play and the third play because they just keep extending it and making plays. And then the next thing you know, you look up and the dude's hitting his head on the goalpost.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score.
Troy, 22.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Safe completion on the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Makes the grab. It's Bryant. Runs through the tackle. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Surging forward on the sneak. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Crowder. That's reeled in, it's Connor. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. We're going to make it that easy for us.
Kick is in the air. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks? That's just ridiculous.
The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Out of the gun to give to the back. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Crowder. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Wow. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you. A sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
The Trojans line up to punt it away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make a connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Handoff from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. Got a man. It's Thomas. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Cook. Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going with the counter play here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. And the returner will be dragged down. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Wants to throw. It's Crowder. Trying to set up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Punt is on its way. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Quarterback on the keeper.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off.
Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. It's a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's going to let it go. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Flips it out on the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Crowder. Snagged in the middle. It's Bryant. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Lovett.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls.
Oh, what a move to get room. It's a running room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Troy.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing with pressure in his face.
The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off play action. Here's a heat. And they're not on the same page there. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll try to pop the draw. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Troy is on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They continue to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A low line drive and short kick. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Past the first down marker and still running. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
I got to be honest, I don't know if I've ever seen a defense contain this quarterback the way this defense has in this game today. Multiple sacks. They have been so disruptive. Multiple guys up front, winning their one-on-ones. And you got to give the D coordinator a ton of credit. He has dialed up the perfect plays in the perfect moments, and they have made this guy's life a living nightmare today.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
And the Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Got the 1st down and more. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. He'll keep it himself. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Give to the back. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Thomas. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. They'll run play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. The give to the tailback. Sweet cut there. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught behind the line. It's Rex Steiner. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The give to the back. Turns it on in midfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The give on the counter. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Turning it on! They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Off-play action on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Connor. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Back to pass, it's Crowder. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Catch in the middle, it's Higgins. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Bryant. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. A little release to the back. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires on the move. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He'll get rid of it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. A little screen to the running back. There he goes. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Trying to keep the drive alive. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Gives it on the option. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Right back to the well. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get it first.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Throws toward the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got to feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
To throw, it's Crowder. Takes it on the shovel. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
I like to play.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He's still moving. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs. And if I get a few 1st downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back on the option to give. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. And the field goal unit is on the field. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Firing deep. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Gamecocks are in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Looking to throw on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they tried to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the snap, it's Higgins. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger.